Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jackson, first play, going to throw. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you can do. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And Jackson throwing once more. Now he'll throw deep left side.
How do you drop it?
Almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 8. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Jackson. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman on a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-0.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Watson now to throw. That's complete. It's Bell. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Watson. Right back to the well, and it's caught once again. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Second down, here's Chubb again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Now it's Watson. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's fourth down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On fourth down, Watson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Chubb on the counter. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third down, Watson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Dobbins. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Dobbins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Dobbins. Touchdown, Baltimore. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him and let him cap things off.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with two PATs. They got the two-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now a dump off here complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Watson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. He had a quick little spin move, but the door shut fast as he's dropped. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Back to throw, Watson. Throw complete to Bell. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. A first carry down for Kareem Hunt. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? They'll look to throw. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run with Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 2nd down and goal. Watson. And it's caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
That's touchdown!
Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no time,
kidding me, man?
No chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close.
Man.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going off. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter. quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Watson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Green Bay Packers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Set.
Now it's Watson. The bootleg steps away. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he goes out right around the 39. Working with 2nd and 5 now. First carry for Nick Chubb. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Watson, off play action. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. Chubb will get the call running left. And some space here. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Cade York on now for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. York able to send this one through. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Greg Newsome. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
What you just saw there, 1st-round talent, 2nd year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
Great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season, it's big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Anthony Walker, given that O-line fits, he gets in there to drop him. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. On play action, now Rodgers. Open man, here's Cobb. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Get 300! Get 300! 300!
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That's complete, and once again, it's Cobb. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 25 on 2nd down, Rodgers. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB. That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Rather try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Rodgers finding Watson for the Packer first. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Big impact play. A tackle for loss. On 2nd and 12. Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Watson. Tries the right side, and he finds Bell. Touchdown! David Bell, 38 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, see.
You the most capped out nigga I know, man.
Brush my teeth, and I wasn't supposed to be eating your dessert any damn way.
So why were you?
Because you was making me.
I didn't make you do nothing. Shit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
Be there.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Chubb with a first down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Watson. And he rips that one incomplete there. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points. Mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. This time he uses quickness to make a play.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he'll be brought to the 40-yard line.
I need to still the hard
The goal of the offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Right now,
Common side, at least on
first
this
time.
drive. A momentary setback though for this passing game.
I know.
He has been moving
And
well this series.
already
Things are
seen
good,
that there are a
still
lot
2
of
more downs to
inches
connect and try to pick up another first
all of
down.
it.
On 2nd down, takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense
United States,
after that early tackle. They get 7 out of that, so they're looking for the 3rd and 3. Coming up here, looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short.
And they did it unexpected.
They'll set up the
Odd
screen to Elliott.
plays were on the drive.
The
Their customers,
23-yard
they
line.
were a 5-year
And that's a gutsy
Either.
call there
That
on
means
3rd and
that
short
you
because
will be more
that's a
than
play's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a
2,
big loss of
Eric
yardage.
Carson, they were
Nice
actually
job out wide. You gather that screen pass, uses blockers well pick up the first down.
Brought down at the 20.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
I believe.
That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from the 20. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
One reason, and the biggest reason, is prices are too dang high for all of these vehicles right now. It is just absolutely strangling. And prices are so high because we have a tremendous lag across the used car market. On the side, what's happening is that new cars are not selling a lot of vehicles, not getting a lot of trade-ins. Now, used cars like myself get our vehicles
About to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
Super nice, something that they want to. They're doing a lot that they'll send auction to the dealers like me fight over it, and that's how we get the or our used car dealers. But if these car dealers aren't selling cars, for whatever reason, price, interest rate, whatever, they're not getting these trade-ins. If they're not getting trade-ins, they're not sending them to us. There's a strain on the inventory of these auctions. There's inventory there. There's just going to be less for us dealers to fight over, so we're going to fight over all the same cars, which is drive used car prices up further. And we're not going to see kind of relief in the future. The covered interest rates aren't coming down. There's nothing on the horizon that are going to allow car dealers to be able to sell more cars. The only one thing that they can do is lower prices. They are very reluctant, very slow to do this because they want to keep profit margins up. Because selling less cars, so they either have to make more per car, so that means prices elevated. That's the reason why it's so tough to be able to sell to customers right now. It's because interest rates are higher than they have been in a very long time. So higher interest rates, higher monthly payment also means that they're less likely to because they're not able to afford their monthly payment. So they see that these can't afford monthly payments, they're not going to approve it. I've had multiple buddies that are car dealers and get outside finance from banks that have right now. It is so hard. I had a dealer of mine ride hard this day, and he said that recently have had a lot of as far as food money out. Said that 80% of the customers that come into looking to try to getting denied. And as historically, I mean, it's what has it been about 50%? It's extremely high that they just not approve a lot of the types of customers that he's coming into. Something 50%, 80%. He's selling almost no cars because the lending is so difficult to get customers approved. They're coming in and they're wanting to buy cars, but they're laying out money they have, they're laying out per month and what the versus what the month is going to be, and they said no, you can't afford it. That's one huge reason why a lot of this actually getting crushed is because the Fed is doing their job. They've raised this interest rates to try to bring down also houses, cars, the more it's much tougher to get right now. We'll see if they can seize that momentum at an elevated level of where they've been.
Time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So haven't been able to keep themselves mentally sharp into this game. You're on the field. And you're not going to get some right back up to that level.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
All the jobs. Audia athlete.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
People talk about plays being blown up. That's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Thanks for helping.
Of course, you can easily get helpful customer service over the phone or on the Progressive app, pretty much anywhere. Like at the coffee shop, the park, or on the moon.
Alright, so another big reason right now, and I'm having to deal with this every single day, is the quality of these cars that are coming through the auctions are poopy. So we really have to go through these cars that we at an auction to try to find good stuff.
Teams always talk about having
Right
to win
now
the
are
early
not
downs,
trading
meaning
up
you've got to gain yardage and
for
set
us
yourself up
unless
for
they
3rd
really
and short.
have to.
Because
Saying this in most cases, there are some people that have money that are just able to buy a car, doesn't matter. In most cases, people have good running cars right now. They're not trading them in because it costs so much work to trade up to get into.
I want him right there. How you not jump, man?
Shit. His defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on 4th down.
3 years ago, because they had it off.
Now back to the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Sift through all
I don't know if it's exactly a win.
to find
Take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
That's the answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, open man, right side, it's Lamb.
Was right there.
The goal line at the 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And again, it's Prescott. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined and stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on 2nd and goal. Prescott down.
Oh my gosh.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. He's got daylight. He's at the 50.
Damn it, you guys are fucking.
10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone. The Browns defense has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Fields the squib kick right around the 30.
Back!
Good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Got him right back in the saddle, so go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb, and he is going to lose yardage here. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at second and long. Here's Watson. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg, out to his left.
Oh, fuck.
Right back to Njoku. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Handoff up the middle. Hunt. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal. To throw is Watson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's Anthony Barr coming in from his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground. Third and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. Watson now to throw. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
On 4th down, Watson. This is a touchdown. Cleveland. Donovan Peoples-Jones. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles Knight and Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Kareem Hunt, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are able to extend their third quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And they will not have time to get another play in here. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Prescott yet again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens, because if he starts to
they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. Able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives. And a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
4 yards remain for second down. And again, it's Chubb. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was. Handed it to their guy to run it, created some space, and he got there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And Watson's going to throw it here. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Yeah, but now I got to score, man. Fuck.
Game again. Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. Throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in.
Ooh, I threw it right at you. Fuck.
And that should do it. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 41. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining. But that interception puts it in to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. That's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Watson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41. They knew this ball game still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Here's Prescott. And this is
Gosh.
John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to have it.
Bro, we're just going back and forth throwing picks.
24-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion, we can keep pressing it, and ended up costing it.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side. Get that high. I hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
Try this out, man.
Get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this will be recovered by the Browns hands team, and that should just about write a finish to this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, and 3% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number.
street that many call the loudest in the NFL. We are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
Hey, red way.
Mahomes now on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better.
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Glenn Newsom. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Mahomes throw here complete to Kelsey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Connection made on the out route to Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. 9 yards on the play there, and sets him up 1st and goal. Mahomes going to throw. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. A dump down to McKinnon. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense put pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure
Let's
he
go.
got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. From the end zone, Watson got an open man. That's David the Joker, the tight end. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go option to the short side. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
They'll try the air now with Watson. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On first down, it's Watson. That's complete to Bell over the middle. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
This is that.
Now Watson going to sneak it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. When they need to play on 3rd down, you kind of know what direction the ball is going, but the defense knew it too.
Yeah, it's a good call because they wanted to put 2 men on him, and they did. Dare him to throw into double coverage. Really what you're saying is, let's see if one of your other receivers can beat us.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Yellow
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Yellow.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
15.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. With good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket. No reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Oh, what a move. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Watson on first down. He's got his receiver, Cooper. Touchdown! Amari Cooper, 29 yards. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's caught inside the 35. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go until halftime. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Yellow, yellow.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. We welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half It didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Watson. They'll get this to Bell. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Watson off play action. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. York now for the extra point.
Hey, IGX Warlock, thanks for the content, man.
And the lead is now 24.
You got me looking like the best Madden player ever, man. I appreciate you, buddy. Real talk.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
Good, man.
We'll see a return here from the end zone.
They're making me look good, man.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Yellow.
3rd quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Yellow.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Room here to run. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
43. Attack.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 26 yards. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. So that, Charles, their first score of the ballgame, obviously, coming here in the 3rd quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout the ball game. Here's a great example right there.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Hope you make it a good game, man.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he gets it up past the 35.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They run the option on 2nd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. They'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. On the return, it's Tony. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. Here's Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, It actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Yellow. 15. 15.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Open man downfield. That's Smith-Schuster. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there. 26 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple more times to give them a chance.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a short kick taking it about the 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
I said we should do it, but you ain't.
The Browns drive about to get started. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Now on 2nd and 13. Watson tries the right side, and he finds Bell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Donovan Peoples-Jones. 64 yards. And the Browns have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Yellow.
Gonna need better protection here. Third and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance of victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side. It certainly is on the
touchdown, Browns. Donovan Peoples-Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. To the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And now the rookie's free. The 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 37 yards. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
It's complete, and they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Johnson now to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And understandably so, not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is.